this edition, we are putting out these pictures, satellite images from Mariupol. And these images show the battle for Mariupol, how it is continuing. Units of the National Guard of Ukraine, together with the armed forces, are holding the defense of the city. In particular, equipment and units of the Russian army on the outskirts are being destroyed. Air reconnaissance is actively used, which makes it possible to detect the movement of occupiers' equipment. All-out strike on the Russian side, and this time these are satellite images of Mariupol. Carefully, as you see in these pictures, units of the National Guard of Ukraine, together with the armed forces, who are holding the defense of the city. Ukraine putting up a very, very strong fight despite its weaknesses, despite not being as strong as the Russian side. But these pictures from Mariupol also tell you the story of how equipment and units of the Russian army on the outskirts are being destroyed. Air reconnaissance is actively used, which makes it possible to detect the movement of occupiers' equipment. This even as Russia continues to claim that they have complete control over Kherson and other parts also, where it's an all-out offensive, as Russia is not just trying to paralyze Ukraine in every which way, but cut communication. You saw how the TV tower was targeted, universities are being targeted, and civilian areas, despite Russia's claim that they are not targeting civilians, but Ukraine putting out its claim that they are holding fort. And amid the war-stricken zones, Mariupol is where you see these pictures from. These are satellite images where the fight is still continuing, and Ukraine claiming that the units of National Guard, together with the armed forces, are holding the defense of the city.
President Putin is a ruthless thug who's just invaded another sovereign country and killed thousands of innocent people. That's what President Putin. I think there's broad support for the president and what he's doing now. Our biggest complaint is what took him so long. Much of this might have deterred the aggression in advance. But yes, we're all together behind the Ukrainian people.
President Zelensky and the heroism of the Ukrainian military and the Ukrainian people. We hope none of this ever happens in our country. We need a president that's going to show up. He needs to do everything he can to hold Putin, the thugs around him, the economy of Russia accountable. We've got to do every sanction we can do. We've got to do everything to cripple their economy. Every dime that goes to Russia helps Putin. So all of us can do our part.